Hi, welcome to my garden. This is Tammy Schmidt, an experiential herbalist and nature therapy guide. And tonight I'm hanging out with lavender. I want to share a few things about lavender with you tonight because it's just one of these most interesting, cool plants. A lot of people know lavender as the herb that helps us sleep, and indeed this is what it does. But it does so in more of a balancing way than a sedating way. It's not a sedative. It does relax you though, and it does support the nervous system. It's really famous for helping us when we're anxious. And in that way, you can use it at any time of the day to help dispel anxiety. Comforts the nervous system. It's a nervine. You can look that word up if you want. And it's also an anxiolytic. So I think of that word as a melting anxiety. Don't you love that word? So you can add a small amount to, say, a herbal tea. You don't want to add too much because the flavor is kind of overpowering. Or you can find supplements made with lavender. Or you can use the essential oil. And you would use the essential oil topically. You would mix it with a carrier oil. So that's either like a grapeseed oil or almond oil or olive oil, a small amount, and then you just apply it to the skin. You would apply it topically. You can create sprays, room sprays, all sorts of things with essential oils. But what's really important when you're using essential oils is to make sure that it's high quality. So you want to know things like where the essential oil was produced. There's usually like a lot number even on the bottle. You want to know that it's organic. You want to know that it's high quality. And this isn't to be like snooty about it or anything like that. It's that lavender essential oil can be copied. The scent of it can be copied quite easily and then produced for companies who want the scent of lavender. But if you want to use lavender in a therapeutic way, you're going to have to get something that's higher quality because that's where the medicine is. So I will talk about essential oils in another video sometime, but that's just a brief introduction to why you want high quality essential oils. So indeed, lavender is something that helps balance the body. It helps bring down anxiety. It helps support the nervous system. So you can take it any time during the day and it will do the same thing. It's an aromatic plant that helps with digestion. So it will help with gas, nausea, and a lot of the aromatic plants that we have and use in cooking will do the same thing. So a lot of the herbs that we use in cooking have high volatile oils and they help with digestion. It's more than flavor that keeps this tradition alive, that we use all of these herbs in the kitchen. So keep that in mind. You've got like a lot of herbs in the kitchen that are going to help you with digestion. And they're more than just a flavor. They support the body and preserve food, all of that. Lavender is like, if you have lavender essential oil, it's like a pharmacy in a bottle. It helps with stings, bring down the irritation from stings. It will help calm after you've kind of initially taken care of a burn. You can apply the essential oil of lavender to a burn to help with the healing. You can use lavender in a carrier oil for tension headaches. You can use it also for muscle aches if you have strained or sprained muscles. It helps heal the skin, and it's used in a lot of cosmetic formulas. Excuse me. It's also something, right, that we use to clean the home. And it's in a lot of cleaning products, or you can make your own cleaning products with lavender essential oil. And it's known to be antiviral and antibacterial. So it's just so useful. I like to use small amounts in tea in combination with other calming herbs. So I will use it with, say, spearmint and lemon balm and chamomile and maybe even holy basil. You know, you can really mix it up. There are just so many calming and relaxing herbs out there. It's great to know all of them. And in fact, if you're starting to learn about herbs, start with that, because a lot of people are so anxious. And I think it's just interesting that we have so many herbs that support the nervous system, and they're not just the one herb, if you know what I mean. So I think it's kind of interesting. And there's just so much variety, and you can really help people in a very caring and specific way if you know your calming herbs. So tonight we're starting with lavender. Something else you might not know about lavender, or maybe you've heard, but I love using just a few flowers in a sugar cookie recipe. Not the most common advice that you would ever hear from a herbalist, but it's really, really yummy in a sugar cookie recipe. Maybe add a little lemon zest, but I just find that a few lavender flowers just make this very elegant, say, springtime cookie or something. Not that I bake that much these days, but if you love to bake, try it because it's quite delicious. It's also used for people who have more of a stagnant, herbalists like to call it a stagnant depression, or a nervous depression, or people have a lot of nervousness. It can be excellent, used in small amounts, say in a tea formula on a regular basis, for people who have a tendency to have more stagnant depressive states. So in summary, lavender is amazing. And if you have a small bottle of essential oil around your house and you're using it medicinally, make sure that you're using very high quality. So make sure that you know the origin and that it's organic and produced by a reputable producer. And also, it's one of our best herbs for helping us sleep, but it is not a sedative. So you can use it anytime during the day. If you use it for sleep, it will help you get to sleep more quickly, stay asleep longer, and decrease the chances that you're going to have any nightmares. So it's just awesome. And yeah, so that's my talk on lavender tonight. If you have any experience with lavender, leave a little message in the comments and let me know. I'm super curious about that. And otherwise, I wish you a calming and restful evening. Take care. Bye.